This season, young teams and superstars, like the three teams the Warriors have faced in these playoffs, began staking their claims on the NBA's future. But no team or organization has come close to supplanting the Warriors from their dynastic perch. In the first round, Golden State took down two-time defending MVP Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. In the second round, they bested Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, the team that's often compared to them, even directly, as Dillon Brooks brashly did during the early stages of their dynasty. Now, they are all set to return to the game's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. Today's video will be about why the Golden State Warriors are so hard to beat. That early Warriors style of play was on full display in the Mavs series. Those Warriors came to prominence by using their length, talent, and intelligence to play suffocating defense and the NBA's most democratic, aesthetically pleasing offense. That and absolutely crushing their opponents in the third quarter. In these conference finals, the Warriors gave Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic the same type of attention and treatment they used to give to LeBron James, conceding his greatness and acknowledging he's probably going to score 40+ no matter what they throw at him defensively. The Warriors won, as they did in 3 out of 4 finals matchups against James, by limiting everyone else. On Sunday, they held Doncic's teammates to 36% shooting from the field and an atrocious 25% from 3. It's getting hard to ignore. The Golden State Warriors are officially 4 wins away from a championship, and the obstacles in their way are thinning out. They made relatively quick work of the Dallas Mavericks, even with Luka Doncic doing his best to keep them in the series. The Golden State Warriors are back where they belong as they await their opponent in the East. Anything is possible, and this quick Western Conference Finals series does not mean the Dubs should take their eye off the ball now. With this being said, Golden State is without a doubt in the driver's seat. Regardless of who they would face in the NBA Finals, whether it be the Miami Heat or Boston Celtics, Golden State Warriors can expect to take part in a defensive battle. Aside from the Warriors themselves, there might not be any team in the league that plays better defense than Miami and Boston. The two defensive titans have clashed in the Eastern Conference Finals, and the results have been important for Golden State to monitor. On one hand, you have Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. This 5-man group has been impenetrable, taking down the likes of Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant. On the flip, you have a Miami team full of capable individual defenders, such as Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, PJ Tucker, Kyle Lowry, and Victor Oladipo. All the while, Miami is coached by one of the best in the game, Erik Spoelstra. Thankfully, Golden State has a group of defensive-minded stars to match Miami and Boston. There is the ever-present Draymond Green to lead the likes of Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, and Kevon Looney. More importantly, Golden State has the best offensive nucleus of any remaining team to go along with their versatile defense. The Warriors have risen from the ashes, leaving their past 2 lottery seasons in the past and jolting themselves to yet another NBA Finals run. The Dubs had stormed to a commanding 3-1 series lead over Dallas and defeated them despite Luka Doncic's strong play. A lot of things have happened along the way. Let's dive into the key reasons why this team is having a terrific run. Kevon Looney took it personally. All eyes were on Kevon Looney as the Golden State Warriors checked their armor heading into the NBA playoffs. Their lack of size was always going to be an X factor, and with James Wiseman sidelined, Kevon Looney became their last hope. So far, Looney has played above even the most optimistic expectations. His 22 rebounds to close out Memphis was just one instance of Looney doing the dirty work. The truth is, he's been grinding out games all postseason, setting brutal screens, making timely passes, and giving every scrap he has to offer on defense. Most notably, Looney is starting to have an impact on the offense. He scored a career-high 21 points on 7 of 14 shooting to go along with 12 rebounds in Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors could have had little chance of overcoming some of their flaws this year had it not been for Looney anchoring the paint. He's been the unsung hero and has likely earned himself a big contract in the summer. Together, Wiggins and Looney have helped keep the Warriors alive even with the Splash Brothers starting off slow in multiple games. Andrew Wiggins? The other unsung hero of the Golden State Warriors season, Andrew Wiggins, has consistently brought life to the team. Wiggins was crucial in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, delivering on both ends of the floor. Not only did Wiggins take on the challenge of guarding Luka Doncic, but he made sure to attack the star on offense, making it an exhausting opening game for Luka. Wiggins is averaging 15.7 points and 6.8 rebounds, shooting 39% from the three, making him the team's most efficient marksman in the playoffs. He's been a positive presence in just about every game, serving as the Dubs' most reliable two-way player up to this point. Draymond being Draymond. For the past decade, the Warriors' diminutive power forward has been a 6'6" thorn in the side of all who oppose him. In the Western Conference Finals opener, Green was back to his familiar shenanigans, flexing on the floor after a tough finish at the rim, sprinting cross-court to block a corner three, lobbying the refs, and otherwise being irritating in the Warriors' 112-87 victory at home. Green's official contribution, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and that chef's kiss closeout block on the Mavericks' Dorian Finney-Smith, barely captures just what a pain in the bum he is to play against. If anything, these playoffs have served as a reminder of how much the 32-year-old former Michigan State standout sets the tone for the Warriors by being such a massive migraine. The Splash Brothers are still the best 1-2 punch in the league. Curry had his 100th career 20-point playoff game. He is only the 16th player to accomplish that. All others ahead of him are either in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, are still active players, or are retired and not yet eligible for Hall induction, such as former Dallas Mavericks superstar Dirk Nowitzki. Through 5 games against Dallas, he averaged 26 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists while shooting 47% from deep. He was named All-NBA second team the other day after having another MVP caliber year and surpassing Ray Allen in total 3-point field goals made this season. Thompson, meanwhile, was going through some cold nights before going off in Game 5 to close out the Mavs. He has been solid with that last spectacular game in the conference finals against the Dallas Mavericks, but that has been enough, as the Warriors won in 5 games. While Klay's shooting has admittedly been up and down, he is still knocking down his threes at a 38.2% clip in these playoffs. Poole party. Jordan Poole was a breakout star in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs and looks like he'll be a foundational piece for the next iteration of this team as Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson fully age out of their primes. Poole is bridging the gap between then and now. His style and play are reminiscent of Curry's when he arrived on the scene in 2015, and his emergence brings it all together. So far in the series, he has been putting up 16.5 points on a ridiculous 61% from the field and 41.2% from 3. The coaches are giving me the keys, and my teammates trust me to put them in easy situations, to score and to make plays, Poole said afterward of his stints with Curry out. Golden State has been dominant through this entire series and are now set to play in its 6th NBA Finals in 8 years. It's crazy to think that if it weren't for injuries to both Thompson and Curry in the last 2 years, the Warriors may be on the cusp of reaching their 8th straight NBA Finals. That's just how talented this team has been over the last 8 years. And what do you guys think? What makes the Warriors so unbeatable? Will they win another championship? I would love to hear your opinion, so please let me know what you think in the comments.